Hey, how's it going, guys? Ethan here, also known as Ethanol3310, to my loyal fanbase of 41 people.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I know, and this is my very first devlog. I've noticed there's a pattern in my next big game idea, I know, which includes making a couple of levels, forgetting to organize my assets and code, getting overwhelmed with the scope of the project, questioning whether people will play my game, losing interest in my game, giving up, and then rethinking my life choices while simultaneously having an existential crisis. So, why am I telling you all this? Well, it's a reason I've started a devlog series, to gauge the amount of interest in my game and provide motivation to keep going on. Oh my, I sound like a therapist.
Emotional.
So let's start right at the beginning, when I had the brilliant idea to make a 2D platformer, specifically inspired by a devlog I was watching by Gudges, his stunning Metroidvania Dewdrop Dynasty. My idea was to have this evil wizard who wanted to conquer some generic fantasy
I can be a bit of a bulldozer.
fire a spell at the noble prince, but this spell backfires and fuses with the prince, giving the prince extraordinary powers and abilities. The gameplay was going to have cool abilities, heavily inspired by Ori and the Blind Forest, and quote unquote, I did my fingers again, unprecedented platforming aspects. So how did that idea go? Spoiler alert, not well.
You know how much I suck?
I had a title for the game, Spell Journey. I know, how cool does that sound? Not. And decided to do the same thing I do every time I make a 2D game. Forget how horrible I am at 2D art and start making some pixel art. After making the projectile, some platforms, the background and an enemy, I imported them into Unity and began the main mechanics for the game. I got the left and right movement done pretty quickly and it felt decent, but I can't say the same about the jump. This took ages of tweaking values, implementing jump off and coyote time, and having no clue what the heck I was doing. So, luckily, the rays of God shined on me and I was saved. I stumbled upon this amazing video by Dawnosaur, link in description, on jumping, and my life was changed. So I had the controller feeling good, had implemented other features like shooting, wall jump, and moving platforms, but something still just didn't feel right. After humbling experience with a programming task at university, I finally realized what was off about my game, and I'm pretty sure I knew from the start. The art looked absolutely fucking shit. So, I did what I do best with Unity projects. I gave up with it. However, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Something felt different this time though. It was like there was a longing inside of me, a longing to create something that would make me surprised that I made it. Something that made me proud and excited to work on. So I did something completely unorthodox for me. I kept trying. I removed the crappy pixel art and changed the game into a minimalist style, while still maintaining the mechanics I had previously implemented. Even though the art style was extremely simple, this felt astronomically better than my previous game. So I decided to take a leaf out of Mark Brown's book and roll with it. Sorry, terrible joke. After implementing some shaders and post-processing effects, this is how it looked, and I must say, even though there's a long way to go, I'm pretty proud of this one. Thanks for sticking with me on this devlog, and as a parting gift, here's some gameplay footage.